What's going on, guys? It's Ollie back from the famous car that is. Look, very brief video today. The title of the video is love. Now, the reason why I say love is because we as human beings are supposed to love one another. There is nothing like us in the universe. We're supposed to love one another, care for one another, respect one another, and be there for one another. Yet we've got people around the world killing each other, raping each other, doing each other over at every chance that they can get, deceiving each other, cheating on each other, lying to each other, doing the wrong for each other and doing the wrong thing to each other, whether that's friends, family members or complete strangers, for silly reasons. Now look, I'm not an angry person, but the reason I've done this video today, yes, it has been something that's been playing on my mind for a while. And this is something personal. My great-grandmother, who's 79 years of age, God bless her, today she gets the buses everywhere. She's very independent. She gets buses far. She goes up into the city. She does her shopping. You know, she's on her own, so she likes doing things like that. I get a phone call today from my nan saying that some little so-and-so, I'm not even going to say the word, has basically robbed my nan for her phone. She's a 79-year-old woman. A 79-year-old woman that lives on her own. And all she wants to do is just live out the rest of her life in happiness. Yet you've got some little wrong'un robbing my nan of her phone on the bus. Sorry, this is frustrating me, but I don't think these people know. I mean, I just don't understand. I just don't understand what possesses someone to rob a 79-year-old woman. What puts a thought in a person's head to do that? Regardless of if you're on drugs, regardless of if you're homeless, you've got no money, regardless of whatever's going on in your life, you have no right, there is no excuse to do that to someone. Especially someone that's 79 years of age, someone that's worked their whole life to provide for a family and raise 7 daughters and give a good life and save and make something and build a nest egg, and someone that's built this thing to leave to her family when she's passed away. God forbid that doesn't happen anytime soon. What I'm trying to say is, people like my great nan, is what this country was built on. This is what this country, Great Britain, was built on. My nan is why this country was called Great Britain in the first place, because we was great because of people like my nan. Yet you've got some little wrong'un doing things like this. I do not understand it. I can't work it out in my head. Yes, I have wronged people, but I've never gone that far. I don't understand it, guys. Look, I'm trying to, one of the reasons why I'm doing this whole Think Motivate YouTube channel, Instagram, motivating, inspiring and giving advice, is to change the way that people think, to change what people do, and to make people realize that it doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to be this way. You can change. You don't have to go out and rob people. You don't have to murder people. You don't have to lie. You don't have to be deceitful. You don't have to do the wrong thing. You can do the right thing. It's all a choice. Whatever you do in life is a choice. You can change the way you think. You can change the way you treat people, and you can change the way this world runs. All you got to do is make a change within yourself. Now, the person that robbed from my nan, I don't know what possessed them to do that. Listen, I've been homeless. I'm homeless. I've been addicted to drugs heavily addicted to drugs, heavily addicted to drink, doing the wrong things, spunking my money up the wall because I was depressed, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. But you know what? Not once have I ever stole off of an 80-year-old woman. Not once have I ever broke into someone's house and robbed their stuff. Not once have I ever robbed someone's car. Not once have I ever done anything like that, because I've got morals. No matter how many drugs I was addicted to, no matter how many times I was homeless and I didn't have a roof over my head or food in my belly or proper clothes on my back or a place to wash, I never robbed anyone. Never ever robbed anyone. I never ever killed no one. I never ever done someone that wrong, something like that. Yes, I have done wrongs, but nothing like that. And it frustrates me how we've all got one life and you're supposed to live it to the maximum. You've got people robbing and killing and shooting and stabbing and just doing disgusting things. People are robbing their own mums, the woman that brought you into this world, and you got the audacity to go and rob that woman. People killing their own mums, people killing family members. I'm reading the news, I don't even like reading the news, and you see parents killing their young children. Let me tell you something now, I've got a beautiful little son. I've got a 6.5 month, nearly 7-month old little son, and I could not even imagine smacking him, let alone doing them mad things. What possesses these people to do these things? I have no idea. But I'm going to spend my whole life trying to change the way that people think, trying to change what people do, and trying to let them know and realise that there is a different path to take. You don't have to take this bad path. Now these people that are killed, it makes me feel sick. It makes me feel sick. Listen, today, this is what I'm talking about. You're supposed to love one another as human beings. I know it might be hard sometimes, but you don't need to rob no one. You don't need to be deceitful. You don't need to lie to no one. You don't need to murder anyone. You don't need to hurt anyone. You don't have to have hatred or jealousy or envy on someone, because you as a person can change your life. You can change the way you think, and you can change what you do. And ultimately it's going to change your future. Do not live in the past, live in the future. Change what you're doing. And listen, I hope this video reaches millions of people, because what I'm saying to you now is the people that I'm talking to, the people that have done wrong and are doing wrong and are robbing and are killing and are murdering and are doing all these bad things, listen, it isn't worth it. Is it worth your life? Is it worth another life? Is it worth the time? No, it ain't. Listen, I could not imagine not having a son now. I love my boy. I love my family. And I've got my whole life ahead of me to make something of myself and change my life. I changed the direction that I was going in. Listen, this is a bit of a long video today. I said it was going to be a short one, but look, I'm passionate about this, and this is what I mean. You don't have to be like this. You can change. You can change for the better, and you can change millions of lives while you're doing it. Anyway, as I say at the end of every video, I love you, God loves you. You are completely amazing and phenomenal. Don't let no one ever tell you any different. My name's Ollie. This is Think Motivate. Look out for the next video. Good night. God bless.